Sitting around with a big pile of trucks.
Yeah, there's lots going on the stable.
So, video blog here from the studio at GCM. We have a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. It's cold and snowy over here at this part of the world, and I don't care because next week we're going to Florida.
Pretty excited. What's going on in Florida?
Well, the Crawl Zone, which is at RRW's hobby shop, they're hosting the second annual Crawl Fest at the market, and I can't wait to go. Yeehaw! And we're going to show off a couple of new trucks.
Of course, we had the privilege to go to the first annual. So
we did go to the first one, and we've talked about this before on the channel, but the Crawl Fest is like, I don't know, it's what, 300 something gates.
Yeah.
It's got to be miles long. There's every type of piece of terrain you could possibly imagine taking your truck over.
Yeah.
It's a challenge for the driver. It's a challenge for the truck. And it's Florida in January, so...
So it's pretty good for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm all for it.
Yeah. And in front of me, there's lots going on. So why don't we sort of talk about the pile that's in front of us?
So you and I went all crazy on the scale truck builds recently, and we put a couple together, right? We've got a rig review coming out on this blue truck.
Yep.
This is my 49 Chevy panel truck. We got a rig review coming out on Dana's brand new Hilux rebuild with a full, oh my goodness, the stuff you will learn about scale when you see that rig review. Amazing. And you're going to drive that, right?
Uh-huh. Absolutely. No, I am. Yeah.
You're committing to that.
I'm committing to that. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be driving it. Even though I spent hundreds of hours and ignored my wife for months, I'm still going to drive it.
You know, you put all the time and energy into them, and then when it's done, you wonder whether or not you're ever going to use it.
Yeah, of course.
But I think we're both committed to driving them.
Yes.
So
yes.
You should see a video with those in action.
For sure.
And I hope nothing falls off it.
Yeah.
We have been really hard at work over here on a whole bunch of new Vaterra stuff. You guys have started to see the install videos coming out for all kinds of stuff we've done here. We've got this is the Bronco underpinnings for the Vaterra Bronco here. We've got the scale Bronco bumpers on there now. We've got winch pads, part of the bumper mount. You can mount a winch underneath or on top if you want. We've got rock sliders. They're all billet aluminum machined. Bolt-on parts. Now we've got the stage 1 and 2 rear leaf spring kits. That allows you to do this complete body and interior in a really nice scale way, because of course there's nothing in the back here now. When you put the motor relocation kit in it and then put a set of leaf springs on the back, you're getting into some scale truck scene here, that's for sure.
Very, very for sure. You know, and I'm just going to back up just ever so slightly. Of course, the SCX10 chassis came out.
Yeah.
It's been around for years.
Long time.
Great performer. There's lots of offerings out there, including from us. But what we did is the Vaterra brand came out with this particular chassis combo setup, and we loved it.
We loved it. And
great performer.
We saw people taking ribbons and awards home with them on a regular basis. So Vaterra did something right with these trucks.
So we decided that there were opportunities, you know, like everything, to improve, to sort of put our stance on it.
Yep.
And this is why you're seeing all of these new products from us go on to the Vaterra brand and chassis. The Ascender chassis is amazing. I really like it. And there's the Blazer offering and now the Bronco offering.
So along with the leaf spring and the slam suspension and the scale stuff that we're trying to do for these, we have a whole bunch of new Vaterra Bronco and Ascender products still to come out that are in development or production already. You'll hear about those in future blogs. A lot of guys have said that the truck works so well they're almost scared to switch it to leaf springs in the back because they want the interior space, except they love the link suspension on them.
Right.
And so we took that to heart and created a shock relocation kit that you've seen in the channel previously as an installation video, and now you can keep your link suspension in the back and still have a shock relocation kit that'll clear out the entire panel in here. So you can put a full interior in the back. It moves your shocks down low and below the frame rail, so you don't have to worry about the space anymore. And we're trying to answer the needs that are out there for the scale builders who still want the stock performance.
Yeah, and you know, we always go back to sort of emptying out the space in the back of these vehicles. And again, that's to add, as you were saying, scale accessories.
Yeah.
If you want to build an interior or have the opportunity. And so we're coming up with clever ways to do that,
yeah,
and having different offerings when it comes to that.
So you guys that are in the full-size off-road scene already know that the Ford truck builders have been making use of James Duff parts for quite a long time.
Mm-hmm.
We have had a fantastic conversation, started a relationship with James Duff parts, and we're going to be very soon releasing for the Ford guys JD radius arms and suspension components that will match the real thing on your scale Broncos, and so look forward to some of those new offerings coming out soon.
And maybe just again back up. Why that particular brand? For someone who doesn't know. Are they a mainstay in the aftermarket accessories
Yep.
for Fords?
So there are a couple of companies who really kick butt when it comes to parts that work, that are used by a lot of off-road enthusiasts. There's companies out there who specialize in Toyota parts, where they make proper axle housing trusses and all these kinds of things that really help the off-road guys. And James Duff is one of those companies who's taken on the Ford product line and produced some really good quality upgrades for the full-size Ford guys, and we want to put them on our tiny Broncos.
Sounds great. Sounds like an interesting project.
I can't wait.
I'm looking forward to it.
So there's some new development there. Of course, we're starting our kind of an RC tour now already at this time of year.
Yeah, I mean, we're still stuck with a bit of snow, but
Yep.
we are starting our season. This is the beginning of it. Of course, we're heading over to Florida in a week, and
Yeehaw.
that typically is the starting point for us.
Yep.
We'll have another busy season this year.
Looking forward to Motorama in Pennsylvania in February.
Yeah, G6 going on there, right?
They've got the scale trials happening again at Motorama, which is set up by the Recon G6 crew. That should be fun to see them again.
Yes, and the venue and
Yeah.
the whole thing is amazing. And from
Unbelievable.
one-to-one guys to RC guys to everything in between,
Yeah.
this Motorama venue and opportunity,
Yeah.
and it's just amazing. It's a really neat place to go.
So really looking forward to that. We always will see old friends again and meet lots of great new people in the RC community, and I just can hardly wait. That's my highlight, to go to these events and meet all of you guys. If you're watching the channel, come and find us at an event. Watch for our banner. Come and find us and shake our hands. We want to see you. We want to see the trucks that you're building. Hear your stories, and we learned something from all you guys. Last year at Motorama, we did a rig review like right on the spot with Ryan, and found out without knowing ahead of time that he had the sound module. You know, remember when the sound modules first started coming out?
Yeah, of course.
And he had his old truck there with the sound module in it, and the thing was it was amazing.
Those are neat, eh? Those
That was
little
really
sound-
cool.
We've never done anything like
Yeah.
that, but I wouldn't be shy to do
No.
it for sure.
You know, and the Vaterra trucks are so big, you actually might have space in the thing for an interior and still put a sound module in it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Of course, Adventure Series, that's going to be going again this year. We've got a sort of new concept,
Yep.
and there's a lot going on there, so look for us because Adventure Series is coming back full bore, for sure.
We have a whole bunch of venues already planned for the Adventure Series. There's a brand new Facebook page for the GCM Adventure Series 2016. You'll find the links in the YouTube description box. You won't find them on your phone. They're in YouTube description box. And we've changed the rules up. We are definitely expecting you guys to come to Adventure Series with your scale truck on. So read the rules, read the changes. This year, every event in Adventure Series starts with an all drivers voted gallery. The points that you achieve in the voting in the show and shine gallery, those points count for your run. So do a good job on the truck.
Yeah, you need to show up with a super awesome scale truck.
Yep.
But we'll
Yep.
we'll help you out there. There's lots of offerings, lots of things going on. So come to these events.
Yep.
You know, talk with us. We learn something from you. Perhaps you'll learn something from us. We're just entrenched in what's going on, and we're loving every minute of it.
Oh, it's going to be a good year. What I'm really excited about is getting back out on the trails again with all you guys and doing some videos, doing some DSTP, watching the trucks move over the terrain. It's just, I can't wait.
Me too.
I can't wait.
It's going to be a good year. 2016, can you believe it?
2016 already, I know.
And, you know, we always try to improve the brand, the offerings, the adventure series. We listen to what you guys, your input. We go to these events to learn, to participate, to understand what's going on in the market, in the industry, and then we sort of put our idea on it, and a lot of it comes from what you guys are doing. So please comment, like, share, let us know what we're doing, let us, you know, tell us what you're doing. We're always trying to do better for you guys.
I've been really encouraged to watch all of our channel links. People are sending us channel links on messages and YouTube comments, and I love going back and seeing what you're doing.
Yeah, for sure.
And I do. I go back and actually spend some time on your channel. I want to see your videos. I want to see if you're doing videos that help me learn how to build something, scale accessories, or do truck setup, or any of these things. And it's so encouraging to see people taking the time to put the video material out. I love it.
Yeah.
It's great.
Again, I love this hobby. I'm passionate about it. It's a lot of fun, and I appreciate all the involvement from everyone.
We're going to see you soon at a trailhead near you. Keep a watch out on our media page at gcmracing.ca. We'll have links there for where we're going. You can pick up our GCM Racing phone app, and there's always a map there for the next place you'll find us. It's going to be a great year, I think.
Always improving.
Yep. Good to see you guys. Keep up with the channel for the 2 rig reviews that we already have in the queue, and we're going to Florida. Bye-bye.